Number 7, and today's props, you need your bar simulator, your chair. Make sure it's not going to slide. I've got a heavy weight on mine, or you can place it on a mat or a rug. You also need a mat. You need 2 weights or pantry items. You can use anything from your pantry, bottles of water, a carton of chicken stock weighs 2 pounds. And you need 1 slider today. So if you have one of these purple discs, great. Or if you bought some from Target, these are great. They work upside down for either carpet or tile. If you don't have any of those, on tile or hardwood, you can use a cloth or a rag. And on carpeting, you can use a paper plate. And you only need 1 of those. All right, so let's get started with our warm-up. Everything is low impact, so I have bare feet, so we're not going to be jumping. You can be bare feet, or if you want, you can wear shoes if that's more comfortable to you. But then when you lift your legs, you're going to have the weight of your shoes. So let's start marching it out. Pump the arms. Tall spine. We're going to start our warm-up in the same plane that we walk or march, and that is the sagittal plane. We're going to start with some heel taps forward. I'll count you down. In 4, 3, 2, heels front. It's the right and left. You can add some arm motion here to get that upper body warmed up as well. If I'm going too fast for you, there's no music. We're just following the cadence that I'm talking. So if you'd rather, you can slow it down. Totally up to you. We're going to take these heels and turn them into a toe tap. I'll count you down. In 4, 3, 2, tap the toes forward. I'm changing the arms. Just doing something a little different. You can do whatever you want. You can have your hands on your hips if you like. We're going to change this motion again, still keeping it forward of the body. And we're going to make it a little stomp, kind of a mini body roll, pushing that hip flexor forward. I'll count you down again. In 4, 3, 2, stomp right, stomp left. Just pushing that hip flexor forward. You can add some arms. It's not a lunge, you're just pushing and stretching out the hip flexor. Because we're going to take this and modify it, add a variation, where we do 3 little heel rocks in between our stomps. You can think of it as a little mini cha-cha-cha. Keep it low impact. And I'll count you down in just a moment here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now push forward and 3 heel rocks. 3, 2, 1. Push forward, 3, 2, 1. Forward, 3, 2, 1. Forward, 3, 2, 1. Keep it going. That little triple step automatically changes your lead. So we're alternating legs. You can stay here with this small motion forward, or if you want, you can add a bigger motion going laterally, adding some lateral motion in the frontal plane. I'll count you down. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot goes to the left. Left foot goes to the right. So adding a little travel here. Keep it low impact. I'll count you down. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to marching. Right, left, march. Right, left, march. All right, we're going to add just one more little addition here for our warm-up. And then we'll finish the warm-up and move on to our bar segment. We're going to take the right foot forward and the left foot back. In 4, 3, 2, right foot forward, push, together, behind, together. Push, together, behind, together. Add some arms if you want. Keeping that upper body warmed up as well as the lower body. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1, march left, left, right. Almost done. We're going to do that same move, but this time the left leg is going to go forward and the right leg is going to go back. I'll count you down. In 4, 3, 2, left leg forward, forward and back, forward and back. Add some arms if you want, forward and back. Remember, you can slow this down. I'll count you down. Only 4 more. 3, 2, last one, and big inhale, and release. Roll those shoulders back, and come on, take a step over to your bar. We are going to start with facing motion here. So we're going to face, and we're going to go into a reverse lunge. So go ahead and set your lunge with your left leg back. I'm setting myself as if I were your mirror image. So I'm calling out your right and your left as if you were mirror imaging me. Both sets of fingertips are light on your bar. And now we're going to bear all the weight on this forward leg and float the back foot. Now you've got a lot of energy to that forward leg. And so you will need to lean forward just a tiny bit to bear the weight. We're going to go 2 down, 2 up. Shoulders back, here we go. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. And we're going in sets of 12. This is 4, 5, 6. Engage the core muscles. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now stay here. Bend that foot towards your bottom, and now straighten it out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it into your bottom, and now come halfway down. We're pulsing upwards, double time. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Oh, tap out that right leg that was supporting you. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So once again, facing our bar. Take that right leg back, set your lunge. And now float that right foot, pitching the chest forward slightly. 2 down, 2 up. Here we go. Down, down, up, up. Squeeze the glute. Here's 3 and 4. Chin is level. 5, 6. Engage those muscles. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it upright. Draw the heel to your bottom, and then straighten it out. 11 more like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it into your bottom. Come halfway down. It's an upwards pulsing motion. Think about squeezing the glute to lift. Double time. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Whoo, shake out that left leg that was supporting you. All right, now we're going to do a sequence using our single slider. So grab your slider or your rag, put it underneath your left foot. We're going to do some more lunges. Working those same sets of muscles there, glutes and thighs. Light fingertips, both sets of fingertips light on the chair. And we're going to go into a reverse lunge, and then really think about sliding and resisting against the floor to come back into mountain, but keep the knees slightly bent because we're going to go right back into our lunge. Tall spine, level chin. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your lunge and you pulse double time. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Draw the foot in and out without coming up and down. In, out, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hello. Right quadricep. Shake it out. We're going to do that same sequence on the other side. So put your slider underneath your right foot. Stand tall. Really think about resisting the floor. So different than our first sequence when we didn't use the slider, we're adding an extra component. Maybe your heart rate's up a little bit more. Light fingers on the bar, tall mountain pose, and now extend back into your lunge and slide it forward, resist. Here's 2, and 3, 4. Don't go too fast. You want to feel that resistance. 6, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now send it back into your lunge. Double time pulse, upright chin. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low, in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. 5. Hello, quadricep. 3, 2, 1. Woo, rise up. Shake it out. Good work. We're going to switch from a facing the bar to side facing the bar. So your right hip is closest to the bar, right hand is on the bar, and your left foot is on your slider. First move is a first position squat, so you're in a V shape, and you're going to lift the heels to squat, and then send that left foot out, just to tap it out to the side, or slide it out to the side, called a tendu. That's our first move, so it's a combo move. Broad shoulders, place the left hand behind to help, and here we go. Demi squat, tap it out. Demi plie, if you want to call it. Here's 4, 5, 6, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's add on, make a bigger motion. We'll start the same with that demi-plie or demi-squat. Then we're going to take it out wide to a flat foot, second position squat, and slide it back. Here we go. Lift up, and we go into our demi-plie and a full plie. Back to center. Here's 2, 3. If you need to let go to come into your form, you can. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Get both squats. And return. Now we're going to put them together. So we're going to add our first position squat, our tap out, and then send it all the way out into that wide squat before we come back. So 3-part move. Here we go. Start with that V shape. Little squat, tap it out, big squat, return. Little squat, side tap, big squat, return. Here's 3. Tap, second position. Here's 4, tap, and wide. 5, tap, and tap, and big squat. 6 more. Send those hips back. 4 more. Chin stays level. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, little squat, tap, big squat, return. Whew. We are going to change our bar over to the other side, and we're going to do 2 sequences on the other side. So go ahead and set your bar up. We'll start with the one that we just did. So sending those feet into the V shape. I'm going to back up just a tiny bit so you can see my feet. There you go. And we'll do that little squat and the side tap. Place the right hand behind you to open up through the shoulders. Baby squat, side tap. Little squat, tendu. Demi-plie, tendu. Here's 4, 5, 6, 6 more. Engage those abdominal muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to add the bigger squat, bigger motion, heart rates will come up. Start with a little squat, and then send it wide, hips go back, return. Little squat, big squat. Here's 3. Keep that chin level. 4, 5. Engage those abdominal muscles. 6. 6 more. 5. 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Get the other squat. And return. Now we add them together. So 3-part move. Little squat, tap out. And then big squat all the way out. Here we go. Little squat, tap out and in. Big squat, return. Demi-plie, tendu. Second position, plie, return. Little squat, tap. Big squat, return. This is 4. 5. Remember, you can slow it down if you need to. Go at your own pace. 6 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. And last one, working strength and mobility here. And return. Go ahead and move that slider out of the way for a moment. We're going to go into our next sequence, and then we'll actually do 2 more. And then we'll finish it off on the other side, so we don't have to keep moving our bar from side to side. All right, this one does not use the slider. We're going to start off moving that right leg into a forward arabesque, which is just a straight leg lift, without leaning back. Don't lean back. Keep that spine upright. And then a side leg lift, abduction. So we're lifting through the outer thigh. So don't turn out the knee or turn out the hip. Keep the knee and the toes pointing forward. Hand behind your back to help keep that upper body open. And here we go. Forward, side. Forward, side. This is 3. Don't swing it, control it. 5, 6, 6 more. 5, engage those abdominal muscles. 3, 2, 1. Plant your feet, heels up twice, boom, boom, and then bent knees, circle it out, working on hip mobility. Tall spine, here we go, lift up twice. 1, 2, and then circle it out. Lift, lift, and circle. lift, lift, and circle. Here's 4, and 5, 6, 6 more, 5, 4, working the strength of the feet as well as the calves and ankles. 2 more, last one, and now let's put them together. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Here we go. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Don't lean. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. This is 4. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Here's 6. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. You have 6 more. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. 4 more. Forward, side, lift, lift, circle it out. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. 2 more. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Last one. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle it out. March it out. All right, we're going to do one more on this side, then we'll switch it back to do the last 2 on the other side. This one uses your slider again. So I'm going to move this mat out of my way to make sure I don't hit it, because this one includes a curtsy. So the first move is side tap, just like that one 2 sequences ago, and then a curtsy. That's your first move, combo move, side tap and curtsy. Tall spine, right hand behind your back to open up the upper body. Here we go, side tap and curtsy. Side tap and curtsy. We're not going through center, we're going back and forth between those 2 positions. This is 5, 6, 6 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your curtsy. We're going to use our core strength now and lift down and up with the upper body. Keep everything in the lower body stationary. Down and up. Bow and lift. Here's 3 and 4, 5, 6. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return. And guess what? We're going to put those 2 together as well. So it's going to start with that side tap, going into the curtsy, stay in the curtsy, bow and lift. Make sure your first curtsy is upright though. Don't start bowing just to go into your curtsy. You want to keep it upright until you set your curtsy, then bow and lift. All right, let's start at center. We never come back to center though. Side tap, curtsy, bow and lift. Side tap, curtsy, bow and lift. Here's 3, 4, upright curtsy, bow and lift. 5, squeeze those abdominal muscles. 6, only 6 more. 5, 4, 3, last 2, last one, best one, and lift up. Whew. We're going to move the bar back over, and there's 2 sequences that we have not done on the other side, and that'll finish up our bar sequence. So set your bar, make sure it's not going to move. You don't need your slider for sequence 4. That's the one where we lifted forward and then out to the side. So tall spine, Left hand behind your back to open up the upper body. Bear the weight through the right foot. Make sure you're not too close to your chair like this. You want to have space between your rib cage and your upper arm. Bear the weight on the right foot. Forward lift, side lift. Here we go. Forward, side. Forward, side. Don't swing it. Use control. Here's 4, 5, 6, 6 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, don't lean, and 1. Plant your feet. This time it's heels up twice, and then the left leg circles the bent knee out. Here we go. Lift, lift, circle. Lift, lift, and circle. Lift, lift, and circle. Working the strength of the feet, calves, and the stability of the ankles. Here's 6. 6 more. 5, 4, tall spine. 3, 2, hip mobility. And pause, putting them together. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Here we go. Forward, side, lift, lift, bent knee, circle. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Here's 3. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Here's 5. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Use control. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. 6 more. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. Forward, side, lift, lift, and circle. 4 more. Almost there. Be strong. Tall spine. 3, 2, last one, best one. And release, walk it out. All right, last one on this side. Using our slider underneath our left foot, we're going to take it out to the side and go into our curtsy, and then right back out to the side. We don't pass through center. Starting at center, shoulders back, left hand behind your back, side tap and curtsy. Side tap and curtsy. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. Working the IT band here on the outer thigh down to the knee. 3, 2, 1. And now come into your curtsy. Hold your curtsy, and we bow and lift. Be very strong for the lower body. Bow and lift. Bow and lift. Here's 3 and 4, 5. Squeeze those abdominal muscles. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we put them together. So starting at center, remember, your first curtsy stays upright. Don't bow until you set your curtsy. Side tap, upright curtsy, bow and lift, and back to side tap. Side tap, upright curtsy, bow and lift. Again, this is 3. Bow and lift. 4, 5. No death grip on the bar either. 6. Light fingers. 6 more. 5. 4. 3. Almost there. You can see that light at the end of the tunnel. Here it is, the last one, best one. And release. You're done with that slider. Push it away. Face your bar. We'll do a couple quick stretches for these lower body muscles. And then we'll move into the fusion part of our class, upper body and core. Take that left foot back halfway, straight knee, push the heel into the earth, upper calf stretch. Take it all the way back, knee is still straight, heel is pushing back, it might be lifted, that's okay. Lower part of the calf and hip flexor. Step the foot in, draw the heel to your bottom, grab either the pant leg or your foot with the hand, and now pull that heel to your bottom and push the foot into your hand. Deepen the stretch on the quadriceps, the top of the thigh. Release, we'll change sides. Take that right leg halfway back, knee is straight, heel is pushing into the earth like you're trying to dig a hole with your heel. Take it all the way back, runner's lunge, knee is straight, hip flexor stretch, and lower part of the calf. Step the foot in, draw the heel to your bottom, grab that foot, draw the heel to your bottom, and push the foot into the hand. And release. We'll stretch our hamstrings, and then we'll pick up our weights. So take your left leg forward, heel is on the earth, we'll step back. Hips go down and back. Your hand could be behind your back, or it could be on the bent right leg. Just don't push on the stretching leg. Hips go a little bit further down, and then rise up. Switching sides. Right leg forward, heels on the earth, toes pointing up, hips go down and back. Chin is still level, don't hang your head here. Hand can be on the back or on the bent left leg. Go a little bit further into the stretch, and then lift up out of the stretch. We are done with our bar segment. We can push that out of the way. And we are going to get ready for our fusion section here. I'll lengthen my mat out and pick up 2 weights. We're going to start with a kind of a yoga pose, a play on a yoga pose called Warrior One. And we're going to do bicep curls with our Warrior One. So turn to the skinny end of your mat. Inch your way forward to the skinny end of your mat. Again, your mirror image. Bear the weight on your right foot. Let your left foot become light and step it back, small, medium, or deep. Drop the heel down. Your heels are on a balance beam. And now push that right shoulder back. Palms are forward facing in front of your hips. Now, this is Warrior One with bicep curls. And we're doing 15. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze a beach ball between your inner thighs. Engage those inner thigh muscles. 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Step it forward. We're going to go into that same leg forward with Warrior 3, and it's going to be a rowing motion, working the back body. Your Warrior 3 can have the big toe on the earth, or you can float it. I'll show both ways. So, take that left foot behind you, big toe touches the earth, hang the weights. The rowing motion draws the weights up to your waistline, but don't let your elbows go out to the sides. Keep your elbows close to your body, and then you release it back down. So your chest is tilted forward. If you want, you can float the foot and do the same thing, or you can keep the big toe on the earth. I'll start with the big toe on the earth, but you'll see me move it about halfway through. Get ready, balance, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Ooh. Let's do those 2 exercises with the opposite foot forward. I'm going to turn to the opposite end of my mat. Inch forward. Bearing the weight on the left foot, take your right foot back. Could be a small, a medium, or a deep step. Drop the heel down so the foot is turned out. Heels are on a balance beam. Push that left shoulder back. Same biceps curl, palms facing forward. Tall spine, engage the abdominal muscles. Squeeze a beach ball between your inner thighs. Activate those inner thighs. Here we go. 1, 2, don't swing it. 3, control it. 4, 5, no death grips on the weights either. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, soften the knees, step it forward, and we'll go into our warrior 3. This time, instead of a row, we're going to change it. Still working the back body, we're going to do a fly. Now, if that is difficult with straight arms, your modification is bent arm fly. You're making the letter L. In either case, your wrist is neutral. So let me show you that up close. See my wrist? It's in line with the forearm. Don't let this happen. Bad, bad, bad for the wrist. All right, let's set it up. Feet together. Step your right foot back, big toe touching. Pitch the chest forward, squeeze the abdominal muscles. I'm going to start with the toe touching and the bent arm fly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work if you added the balance. That's very challenging. Set one weight down. We've got to finish up our warriors with warrior 2. We did warrior 1 and then warrior 3. We skipped right over warrior 2. So let's hold the weight in your left hand. Step wide on your mat. Turn your right toes out and bend the right knee, directing the knee over the second toe. And now take your left foot, kick the left heel back. Heels are on a balance beam. You're holding that weight in your left hand, and your right hand is on the right thigh for support. We're going to draw that weight down just in front of the right knee, and then bring it across the body to the shoulder. And then if you can, if your shoulder is okay, add a press. And then take it right back down to the knee. That was a bonus. If you did it with me, that was 0. Let's start with 1. Here we go. Down, press up if you can, or just come to the shoulder and stay there. Squeeze the beach ball between your inner thighs. Here's 4. And 5. 6. Using core strength and shoulder strength here. 8. 9. Watch your alignment. 10. Is that knee still aligned? Check it. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. And now walk the feet together. Relax the knees for a second. Pass the weight off into your right hand. And now we'll set up the other one. Warrior 2, second side. Wide feet. Turn your left knee out, left knee and toes lining up. Knee is over the second toe. Kick your right heel back. Heels are on a balance beam. We're going to take that left hand to the left thigh for support. And then we're drawing that weight down in front of the knee and then across the body. You can stay here at the shoulder. You don't have to press up if you have a shoulder issue, or you can add the press. Again, that was 0. That was a bonus if you did it with me. Let's start together. Here we go. Reach down and press up if you can, or just come to the shoulder. You can pause here without the press. You pick. Here's 3, 4, 5. We're getting core strength too, as well as shoulder strength. 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, woo, almost there. Last one. Soft knees. Walk it together. Set your weight down. almost at the end of our 45 minutes. So rather than try and rush through our stretches by putting another exercise in, I'm going to go directly to stretches. I'm going to stand up for stretching today since we're already standing. I'm coming a little closer to you, and we'll do a couple upper body stretches. Let's take that right arm across the body, left arm to the upper arm, pull it in and slightly downwards, stretching the back of the deltoid muscle, posterior deltoid. Release and switch. Left arm across, take the right hand to the upper arm, draw it in and down. Let the hand relax. Don't try to hold it out here stiffly, just let it relax. Breathe. Maybe you can see my Band-Aid. There's monsters on it. Those little orange dots, those are monsters. Yeah, I had to go to the dermatologist. Boo. My neighbor says, yeah, we get high maintenance. Release. Let's stretch the triceps. Take that right arm up in the air, bend the elbow so you can tap yourself on the back. And then you could either push from the front or come to the top of the elbow and pull it back. Keep the arm close to the head, so don't let the arm start to sway out like this. Keep that arm close to the head. Breathe. And we're stretching through the back of the upper arm, the triceps. One more breath cycle. And release. Same thing, opposite arm. Take the left arm up, bend the elbow so you can tap yourself on the back. Again, keep this arm close to the head, and you can either push from the front or come to the top of the elbow and pull it back. One more breath cycle. Release. Take your arms out into a T and rotate, getting those biceps a little release. And pause. And let's go into our stretch for the front of the body here. We'll start with an easy one. Just hold your own hand behind your back and broaden the chest by throwing the shoulders and elbows back. You can stay here holding your own hand, or you can start to inch the hands towards the forearms. I'm going to turn around so you can see. Just inching towards the forearms. Don't overly arch your back here either. Just try to maintain that neutral spine. And if you can, maybe start to crawl towards the elbows. You can stay here. You're already getting a nice stretch for the front body. But if you want to try one more progression, you can come into reverse prayer. That's a little more challenging. So if you can't get there, no worries. I have hypermobility in the shoulders, so I can pretty much get here a lot. So if you want to try it, go ahead, or just maintain the position with your hands cupping your elbows or your forearms. One more breath cycle. And release. Shake it out. Let's go into a lateral flexion, stretching that side body because we were doing that reach across and press up, working those lats. So we're going to come into a lateral flexion. I'll step back just a tiny bit. Separate your feet a little bit wider so you have a firm platform. Place your right hand on the right thigh, left hand to the sky, and just float that arm over the ear, stretching the side body here. We're going to add a static lateral flexion. So the next one we hold. Don't lean forward. Keep this shoulder relaxed. Don't punch it up towards the ear. Let it fall down. And if you want a deeper stretch, take your left foot behind, not very far, just a tiny bit, and then go into your lateral flexion again. And you'll get a deeper stretch all the way down into the hip flexor area. Release. Come back to center. Wider feet. A little bit wider than your hips. Left hand on the thigh. Right hand up. And go into your lateral flexion again. Next one we hold. And if you want, take that right foot behind. It's a very small step. It's not a curtsy. Just a small step behind. One more breath cycle. Release the flexion and bring your feet back together. Let's take a big inhale. And now take your arms, wrap them around your shoulders to open your back body. Pat yourselves on the back because you're done. Thank you, bartenders. See you next time. Bye.